Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Shelley. I am a high ticket closer. I am a sales manager and I also train women how they can get into high ticket sales and build their dream life. In today's video, I really wanted to cover a topic that I see around quite often actually, and it's so valid. And if you don't know anything about the industry and you're brand new and you're just discovering this way of making money online, then it completely makes sense. And that is high ticket sales a scam? And let's be honest, there is so much information online with so many different business models online that it would be valid to be your first thought, as in high ticket sales has to be a scam, making these outlandish claims. Like for me personally, I make 30k per month in commissions. To someone who works a normal 9 to 5, they're hardworking, but they've never made that type of money in their life, then to you it may seem very outlandish to be able to make that money from having conversations in sales on your laptop anywhere in the world. I get it, because I kind of felt the same way too when I first started. And when I got into high ticket sales, before that, I'd never tried any online businesses. I tried one like bricks and mortar business, but online businesses, all the ones that we know, I'd never gone near. I don't really remember the mindset of, did I think they were a scam, or I just didn't know anyone in the space. Like no one that I knew, or no one really that I know now apart from the connections I've made from sales, does anything like this. Like no one makes money online. Everyone has the traditional jobs, the traditional trajectories. So yeah, I would just always stay clear of them, because I just thought, well, if I don't know anyone and people are making these outlandish income claims, are they legit? Like, is it real? And you hear so many horror stories of people spending XYZ money and not getting results and not getting the outcome that, yeah, it makes total sense of having that fear. But honestly, knowing what I know now and being in the position I am now, my mindset has completely changed. Now, obviously, I've had a fantastic experience coming into this industry with the results that I have gotten, but it's not luck. And yes, there are luck that can play into it, right place, right time, but there's a reason that I've achieved the results that I have. And there's a reason that the women in my program are achieving the results that they have. And it's because of the choices and the decisions they are making. And it's because of their mindset they have. So I really want to cover that today. So first things first, let's explain what high ticket sales is. If you're new to the industry, if you're probably clicked on this video because you don't know what high ticket sales is and you're deciding whether you should embark on the journey or whether you shouldn't. So first of all, high ticket sales is just a form of sales. You have sales like the main umbrella, and then you have different avenues underneath it, whether it's tech sales, whether it's insurance sales, car sales, retail sales, the food industry, high ticket sales. High ticket sales is typically an online sales. So it's the info space, the product space, a course, a mentorship, a program, typically in the health, wealth, and relationship sector. And the high ticket is typically above 3K. So 3K and beyond. There's not really a limit to a high ticket. It's typically 3K and beyond. And essentially, a business owner, creates a product, creates a service, creates a support mechanism, a support network to help someone else achieve their desired result. So let's say a relationship coach would help someone find a partner. A fitness coach would help someone achieve their body goals, weight loss goals. A tech company would help someone possibly land a job. An Airbnb host would help someone set up an Airbnb business. It's a service, but at a high ticket. So typically the business owner has achieved the result themselves, and then they create a program to help other people do the same. The reason that this industry is valued at what it is, and it is multi-million, perhaps even billion-dollar industry, is because it's offering a solution to a problem. And 9 times out of 10, that is to increase household income, that is to bring flexibility and happiness. And let's be real, we're all searching for that, right? So there's a lot of audience, there's a lot of people, and there's a lot of things to sell. And that is where high ticket sales comes into play, because people always have problems and people always need solutions. Now, finding the right solution, finding the right vehicle, finding the right program, course, person, that is where the tricky part comes in. And that is why sales has got such a bad name or reputation over time, is because people have had bad experiences with either companies, fulfillment, or sales reps. And if you have had a bad experience where you've been pushed into something, where you have bought a product and the results weren't legitimate, etc., then of course you're going to think sales is bad. But what I'm about to say may trigger a few people, but my mindset of this, even before sales, is you have to take 100% responsibility and accountability and ownership for your situation. Now, is this 100% factual across the board? Absolutely not. There are some devastating things that happen in the world. There are some terrible outcomes and some horrible people that do horrible things. Should you take ownership for those? Absolutely not. But what I'm saying is, and what I've seen since being a closer in the industry, there are countless people who buy a product or service expecting a dream outcome, expecting to click their fingers and make the 10K per month, or have the freedom and have this and have that, but then they fall at the first hurdle. They stop putting the work in. They give up. They don't have the mindset. And that is why I believe sales has such a bad rep and can be seen scammy, is because majority of the market is people buying the products who don't have the work ethic or mindset to see it through. And this is why I ask this question on pretty much most calls that I get onto for the offer that I close on. When someone says, like, are you a scam XYZ to the company I work for? Oh, I've invested in a program in the past and they haven't given me results. My question will always be, well, did other people get results? And that always throws people off guard a little bit. And they'll be like, well, what do you mean? I'll be like, well, did anyone else who invested in that program get results? And the answer is pretty much 99.9% of the time, well, yeah, they did. Well, were they a scam or was it you? And that is a hard question, and no one likes to be confronted with the fact that maybe you let yourself down. Maybe you didn't give it your all. Maybe you didn't do the thing you were supposed to do. And that, in my opinion, is why the industry can seem so tarnished. Because yes, there are a lot of unethical people, and you have to be very vigilant, and you have to be careful of who you work for and who you buy from, 100%. But also you have to take full accountability, and not a lot of people want to do that. So, in the short form of it, in a nutshell, is high ticket sales a scam? Absolutely not. Are there some companies out there that will scam you and scam others? 100%. And that is what you have to be vigilant on. You have to do your homework, you have to find the right mentor, you have to find the right guidance to give you the education and knowledge to go into the industry and know what to look for and know how to find the right opportunities and make decent, honest money. For myself, there is not a chance I could sell a product or work for another company that didn't give 100% fulfillment. That is just not in my heart. That is just something that I could never do. And I would urge you to feel the same. It's not about making quick money, click your fingers and you're rich overnight. It's a long game. It's making sure you're not harming people in the process, and it's making sure what you're selling is honest. And there are so many companies out there with that ethics and with that mindset. And it's just finding the right ones that align with you. And that is so, so important to be able to do that. So yeah, if you want to be able to go on a journey like myself, where I've gone from 0 to 30K plus consistent commissions every single month, it's about being in the right vehicle with the right person by your side to guide you and to avoid the bad companies. And there's a couple ways you can do that. First of all, it's vetting them. It's knowing what to say and how to ask the questions in the interview, which you need to learn, you need to be taught. It's getting the right skill set and holding the right values to be able to attract the companies that align with you. If you want to make quick, dishonest money, then you're going to attract companies that want to do the same. If you want to make money for the long run, you want to build the future for you and your family, if you have that mindset and if you have your wits about you, then you're going to attract companies that want the same. So it's having those values, having the right mindset, having the right work ethic, and the right training, the right advice, the right guidance. And to think to navigate this industry alone when you've got no experience, that's probably when you're going to get burnt, because these bad companies and the bad people, if you will prey on the innocent. And that's what you've got to be very careful of. You've got to have your wits about you, and you've got to know what it is you want and what it is you're doing. But if you do, then this industry is amazing, and there's so much opportunity and there's so much potential. And now I'm on both sides of the coin. I really truly believe that, because one, I'm a high ticket closer, and I actually close for another company that gives people results, and that is honest, and that is true, and I am helping people do that, and I am selling for someone. But now I also have my own coaching, where I am also giving people results, that I am selling them my service, me, and the fulfillment's on me. And I have to be able to tell the truth and be honest, because at the end of the day, it's only going to come back on me if I don't fulfill that product. There's no one else to blame. There's no one to hide. It's only me if I don't teach the women I work with how to achieve the results. So now I'm on both sides of the coin. I truly believe this more than ever. So yeah, I hope that's helped. This is just a quick one. Is high ticket sales a scam? Absolutely not. Are there scammy companies out there? Yes. Of course, you have to be vigilant. Are there also people who invest in sales and or products, etc., and they give up? Yes. You've got to look within, take full accountability. But if you do that and you have a work ethic, in this industry, you can have anything you want. That leads me on to, if you are a woman in this space looking to either get into high ticket sales, or you're already in sales and you would like to increase your income, have better opportunities, then there is a link below to fill out the form and look at booking a call with me to discuss working together. And if you would like any advice, have any questions for me, as always, my Instagram DMs are always open. I'll leave both links in the description. Bye guys.